Fire bans and restrictions are measures that the Bee Wildfire Service implements to reduce the risk of human-caused wildfires and protect public safety. They apply to all public and private land in the province, unless specified otherwise by a local government bylaw. Fire bans and restrictions are based on the current and forecasted fire danger ratings, weather conditions, fire activity, and available firefighting resources in each region of Bee. There are different types of fire bans and restrictions depending on the size and purpose of the fire. Category 1 fires are small campfires that are allowed in some areas unless a campfire ban is in place. Category 2 and 3 fires are larger open fires that burn material in piles or windrows, or stubble or grass over an area. These fires are prohibited throughout the province starting 12 p. on May 18, 2023. Fireworks, sky lanterns, burn barrels and air curtain burners are also prohibited. Fire bans and restrictions are important for mitigating wildfire risk in British Columbia because they help prevent human-caused ignitions that can quickly spread and threaten communities, infrastructure, wildlife and natural resources. Human-caused fires divert critical firefighting resources away from naturally occurring wildfires that may pose a greater threat. By following fire bans and restrictions, you can help reduce the number of preventable wildfires and protect our province from the devastating impacts of wildfires. In this section, I will demonstrate how to keep campfires small, safe and under control, and how to properly extinguish them before leaving the area. Campfires are a great way to enjoy the outdoors, but they can also cause forest fires if not handled with care. Here are some tips to prevent campfire mishaps and protect the environment. First, choose a site for your campfire that is close to a water source and sheltered from the wind. Make sure it is at least 25 feet away from any structure and anything that can burn, such as dry leaves, sticks, overhanging branches, and shrubs. Clear a space about 2 meters wide for the fire and remove any flammable materials from the ground. Second, build your campfire using only local kindling and wood that you buy near the campground or collect from the area if allowed. Do not bring wood from far away, as it may contain pests that can harm the local ecosystem. Arrange your firewood in a crosshatch pattern, making a small tower with gaps for air to flow. Place plenty of kindling and fire starter in the gaps between the wood. Use matches or a lighter to ignite the fire starter and then the kindling. Keep your fire small, no more than 1 meter high and 1 meter wide. This will make it easier to control and consume less resources. Third, stay nearby and watch your campfire at all times. Never leave it unattended, even for a few minutes. Keep children and pets away from the fire and do not let them play with it. If you are roasting marshmallows, help young children and do not shake the roasting marshmallow or the metal skewer. Avoid using gasoline or other flammable liquids to start or maintain your fire. Fourth, put out your fire completely before leaving the area or going to sleep. Use a hose, bucket of water, or shovel and dirt or sand to douse the fire until it is cold to the touch. Stir the ashes and water with a stick to make sure there are no hot embers left. Burn all the wood to ash if possible. Do not bury your fire, as it can smolder and ignite underground. By following these steps, you can enjoy a safe and cozy campfire without sparking fires in Bee's dry and hot conditions. Remember, only you can prevent forest fires. One of the most important ways to avoid sparking fires in Bee's dry and hot conditions is to be careful with activities that could cause sparks or flames near forested or rangeland areas. These activities include riding all-terrain vehicles, smoking, or using fireworks. Here are some tips to prevent these activities from starting a wildfire. If you ride an all-terrain vehicle, make sure it has a spark arrestor and check it regularly for any damage or debris. Avoid riding on dry grass or vegetation that could catch fire from the heat of the engine or the exhaust. If you smoke, dispose of your cigarette butts properly. Do not throw them on the ground or out of your car window. Use an ashtray or a metal container with a lid and some water to extinguish them completely. Never smoke near flammable materials such as dry grass, leaves or wood. If you use fireworks, follow the local regulations and restrictions. Do not light fireworks in windy conditions or near dry vegetation. Have a bucket of water or a hose nearby to put out any fires that may start. Never leave fireworks unattended and make sure they are completely extinguished before disposing of them. By following these simple tips, you can help reduce the risk of sparking fires in B's dry and hot conditions and protect the environment and the people who live in it.